People say I am the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. And you get the best out of us. I think that pretty much sums it up. I found it at Spencer Gifts.
What's up, you guys? And today's video is going to be special. I'm going to be revealing my entire portfolio, and my intentions for doing so is just very basic. It's for me to be transparent as possible with you guys and to show you that I have skin in the game, that I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. I want to look back at my journey and look at some of these videos and say, man, it's crazy where I started. I wish I would have started YouTube a long time ago just to document the journey that I've gone on so far, because I never would have imagined to get to where I am thus far in my wealth building journey. I also feel it's like my responsibility to share this information that's not taught in schools, especially for those that come from lower income families, and to inspire those that might want to build wealth over time. I honestly hope that even one person gets something out of this and inspires them to start building wealth, to start saving, to start doing the things that are necessary to build wealth. That is that would be amazing for me. I wish YouTube was around when I was much younger. I would have loved information like this, so I could have been inspired to start on my journey to build wealth much sooner and be further ahead than I am now. And my entire portfolio is really summed up in 4 accounts. It's my Robinhood account, my E-Trade account, a share owner account, and my Fidelity account. And I also have a money market that I also use. First, I want to do a breakdown of my entire portfolio by percentages based on the accounts. So as you can see here, here's a pie chart of my entire portfolio breakdown by percentages. On the top right of the screen, you'll see the different accounts. You'll see my Robinhood account, which is the blue. You see my E-Trade, which is the red, the share owner, which is the green, and of course my Fidelity account, which is the purple, and also my money market, which is in a teal color. Now, obviously you can see the biggest percentage of my portfolio is in my Fidelity. And then after that, you see my money market account, which is cash. And then it's split between anywhere from 5 to 8% between my Robinhood, E-Trade, and share owner accounts. Now, this other pie chart that I have created shows the types of investments that I'm in. Now, again, on the top right chart, you see the blue is for S&P 500 index funds, the red is for diversified ETFs, and the green are for single stocks. And as you can see here, the majority of my portfolio are in S&P 500 index funds or total market funds. Well, here you go. Here's my total portfolio. Currently, my balance is $367,020.08 with a total gain of $45,000 and a total rate of return of just over 12%. And this is as of February 2021. Now, this also includes the recent dip that we just had from February all the way through the beginning of March. So you're gonna see a lot of red in my portfolio as of right now. Keep in mind, this is just a snapshot, so these numbers fluctuate daily, but I record this on a monthly basis. So the first account I'm gonna review is my Robinhood Investments. And I've broken it up in 2 separate sections. There's the shares and the options. I also have some margin here, which currently is $24,000, which, by the way, I don't recommend at all. The only reason why I did margin with Robinhood is because it's so easy to use, and I want to take advantage of this huge dip that we just had in the technology sector. So as you can see here, I have Tesla, Apple, Pfizer, and Moderna. And right now, you can see they're not performing that great. My total gains, or actually my total losses are here. My total losses are here. So just a little bit over 4,000 losses. My options are here. And these are long call options, meaning they don't set to expire till next year. So I'm pretty confident that a lot of these are going to perform well by the end of the year. And down here, you can see my total loss so far is 7,700. And it's actually climbing up quite a bit right now. So my total Robinhood investment as of now is 20,000 right here. In another video, I'll probably go more into detail of each one, but this is a pretty robust portfolio, so I don't want to have this video be like super long for you guys, but hopefully it just gives you a general review of what I have. The next account that I'm going to go over is my E-Trade investments. And again, this is my moderate risk account. So in here, I have quite a bit of ETFs, ARK ETFs. First I have Apple, I have ARK-F, ARK-K, ARK-Q, ARK-W, Square, and Tesla. Again, they're not performing so hot, but not as crazy as my Robinhood. So you can see the risk is higher in my Robinhood and not as risky in my E-Trade accounts. I also have some options in my E-Trade account. I have Apple, I have OGI, I have SNDL, I have SNDL again because I want to take advantage of the dip. And then I have another Apple call as well. And similar to my Robinhood account, my E-Trade investment account is not doing so hot right now. So my total portfolio as of now is a little bit over $18,000. Now moving on to my next account, I have Share Owner Investments. This is the one that was a company sponsored account that I bought quite a bit of OneOak. OneOak is the company I worked for, and they gave me a discount on the shares, so I stocked up on it. And right now I have a gain of $5,700, which is brings my total to almost $30,000 in this account. I also do have a couple shares of OneGas. OneGas used to be part of OneOak, and they spun off. So that's why I have some of those shares as well. And lastly is my Fidelity Investments. And that's where I house my Roth IRA and my 401k. And so this is the total of that account. And as you can see here, my total gain is $54,000, which is what's really driving this right here, this total gain right here. This is the biggest driver that's compensating for a lot of these current losses, which are not technically losses because I haven't sold anything, but just my current, I'm down that much. So this is compensating for it. Another thing that's great about my Fidelity investment accounts is that it's really keeping my portfolio in check. Even though the market has dipped a lot and I was heavy in technology in my risky to moderate risk accounts, this is really what's propping it up. As you can see here, I'm up almost 28%. Even though some of my ETFs in this account are a little bit down, it's still doing really well. So I'll just go over it real quick. In this one, I also do have ARK ETFs. I do plan to hold ARK for quite a while. They're the future in my opinion. So I have ARK-Q, ARK-G, ARK-W. I have Apple, of course. I love Apple. Netflix, Inuvo, Square, Tesla. Of course, Tesla. I also love Tesla. And then you can see here, this is all Vanguard, S&P 500 index funds. I have total market index funds, a random Apple, and then again, some Vanguard index funds. Now, the randomness of the Apple here and then the Apple here, and you also see, Vanguard VOO and VOO here. It's just based on when I bought those shares at different times. So the cost basis is going to be a little bit different. So that's why they're broken down like that. And then lastly, you'll see down here my money market account, which currently has $48,000. Now, do feel that there's a deal that's going on. For example, my E-Trade account, I dropped about $20,000 in Tesla. At $600 a share, which I think was a bargain. Sometimes I do use my cash to buy these huge dips. But that's it. That's a total review of my entire total portfolio. I do expect it to bounce back even more so. I'll try to probably do another longer video if you guys want to. Please put your comments down below if that's what you want to see. I can do a breakdown on what I chose for each account and what my strategy is. I just don't want this video to be like super long because that could take like 20 minutes to go over. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Your support will really be appreciated. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Please, if you have any questions regarding my portfolio or any questions that you have at all, please use the comment section below and put your questions in. I love to hear from you and do my best to answer any questions that you may have. So again, for your support, I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.